Who's calling it? Who's calling it? Who's calling it? Who's calling it? Who? Yeah. OVO Sound 2025. Who's calling it?
Is it Stacy? Is it Becky? Is it Keisha? Is it Emily? Was it Danny? Is it Marty? Where's the function?
Where the function? Where the function? The way I feel right now, I feel like we need to be all alone. So if you just playing around, you need to tell your girl, take a fine home, and that's real. Stop teasing me. Stop teasing me. I could change your life so easily. I keep begging you to stay, but you're leaving me. Leaving me. We got sticks in the plug illegally.
And the jumpsuit, the mechanic-looking jumpsuit. But how about this, guys? Angel Reese not making Unrivaled first team for Tunnel Fit is a snub. You got someone else who has beef with both of you guys, too.
Yeah. That is a snub, actually.
It's a real problem when everybody could be on the all-first team. It's only three.
It's only three. That's the hard part.
It's hard. I had a hard time, but I took time, and I really thought about it. I want people to know I put real thought into it because every week I give y'all fits every single week. And it's hard when everybody steps out.
Everybody's been looking great.
Like, it's a compliment to the league.
The girls have been delivering. And Angel Reese definitely deserves a nod.
Yeah.
Yes.
And mention.
They have been delivering. You want to know who else delivered? Is the Lunar Owls all season long. They only have one loss on the entire season. Let's take a look at the Unrivaled standings. 13-1 record after 7 weeks. That's pretty good. Last time I checked, the Rose sitting at second, Laces at third, and the Vinyl have officially clinched the fourth and final playoff spot. The Mist have evaporated and missed the playoffs. You guys like what I did there?
I love what you did there.
Thank you very much. No, but it is crazy. I know this game doesn't necessarily have a ton when it comes to, playoffs and et cetera, but you want to build strong moving into next week. And I look at the Rose.
Yeah.
We talk a lot about Chelsea Gray. We talk a lot about Angel Reese, but the others, Brittany Sykes, Lexi Hull, they've been doing so much for this Rose team to help them step up.
Yes, those are X Factor type players. These are role players who go hard and stay is so high. She's outworking you. She's creating opportunities, defense to offense. On offense, she's being opportunistic, moving without the ball. Brittany Sykes will get over the screen, will use her length to get in passing lane. She has great athleticism. And again, momentum, easier buckets when the defense isn't set up. Don't forget that the Rose are a lower scoring team, so defense can help them get some easier opportunities.
Lexi Hull learned to play defense like you at Stanford, huh?
At Stanford University. Go Lexi Hull.
Against me today.
Ross had beef today.
Ross woke up and chose violence.
And don't forget that Dejanay Carrington originally started at Stanford.
Back to the game, people. The Vinyl, what I'm looking at is Ryan Howard. I mean, I know the game, like we talked about, doesn't have a lot of implications, but you want to go into any playoffs, into any type of postseason with momentum. Ryan Howard is first in three-pointers made, third in steals, sixth in points in general. So she's one of those players that when she gets hot, it changes the whole dynamic of her team. So if she can just get going, because again, we've made it to the Unrivaled Final Four now. So you're thinking postseason. I'm not even worried about this game. I'm thinking let's work out the kinks because we know who we're matching up against, the Owls, and we know what they look like. They're first in almost every category. So, yeah, the Vinyl now is starting to fine-tune would be what I'm thinking about.
And if you're on Vinyl, too, you're already mentally preparing because you didn't know what was going to happen in the game before. You come into today mentally preparing, hey, we have to win this game to make it to the playoffs. They're already in, but like Renee said, fine-tuning everything before they take
the
on
Unrivaled Final Four, baby, we're here.
It is March Madness. That's why we call it for a reason. We have the Vinyl and Rose coming up next. Brendan Glass-Sheen, Lisa Leslie, Stephanie Reddy coming your way. We'll see you at halftime.
1, 2, 3, everybody.
She got 4 ass, cheese pounds, and that double drip. That ass perfect, baby. My love, when you bend it over the twerking, baby. You know serve it, baby. That pussy wetter than some water, let me serve it, baby. He don't like me, but...
I'm in a 4x4. Yeah, I got my wrist up. The chain.
So they stay with the chopper like NLE, and I'm going to the top like a hefty. But I earned all my stripes, I'm the referee. Cop that middle with a winner in a jag. Top back, kill him and I really make him mad. Stop that.
I'm in a 4x4. Yeah, I got my wrist up. The chain.
Welcome to Miami. It's game 2 of our Unrivaled on TNT doubleheader. We've got Final Basketball Club playoff bound at 5 and 8, taking on playoff bound as well Rose at 7 and 6. These clubs meet for a third and final time in the regular season. It's our last regular season game of the inaugural year. Here is your Unrivaled playoffs presented by Samsung Galaxy. The bracket: Lunar Owls just improved to 13 and 1. They will get final in the first round next Sunday, March 16th, the semifinal round. Rose and Laces also Sunday night, March 16th. The semifinals go down. TNT, True TV, and Max. The championship game is Monday night, March 17th. So we know our playoff clubs. Looking forward to watching the rest of this night unfold. Brendan Glasheen with Lisa Leslie, the Hall of Famer, and Stephanie Reddy will join us on the sidelines. Okay, so we know our bracket. We got our 4 teams. And now for Vinyl at this point, we're just trying to stay sharp here as they get ready for next week.
I think it's so important for Vinyl to come out strong. Again, the Rose, amazing team for them to play against. But you want to go into the playoffs feeling like you have momentum, and you can have that with Ryan Howard. She had 37 points, but it's how she got it. Her ability to shoot the three-pointer, the step back, get in her bag, her range really is unlimited. But what I love about them, Coach Spoon inspires them. She makes them want to run through a wall, quote unquote, and you got to love that when you have players that feel that way.
And for Rose, they just do a fine job defending, the top rebounding and defensive team here at Unrivaled. Them and Laces pretty awfully good defensively as we take a look at our starting trios for tonight's contest here. Gray, of course, leading the league in assists, top 5 in scoring, making an MVP case. I don't know what the piece of Collier just did, I'm not too sure, but Chelsea Gray is certainly in the discussion. Brittany Sykes makes her 3rd start in game 12 of the year. Angel Reese holding down the fort inside, the league leader with 12 rebounds tonight. Ryan Howard, number 1 in threes. Hamby's been solid, and Jordan Canada getting the start at point. No Arike Agumbawale tonight, ruled out for Vinyl. Sykes running the point. Gray playing away from the ball, knifing inside. Sidestep jumper, rolls off the iron. Collapses back on it, pulls again, no.
I like it. I feel like the point guard came out. She's in attack mode, ready, and she wants to get this win.
Chelsea Gray has willed Rose multiple times as 5 of the 7 game winners.
Bianca Hamby doing a nice job attacking the basket, trying to get all the way to the cup on Angel Reese and able to finish.
Canada with the reach in, her first. And as some might think, when you consider a playoff bracket, of course, we're all here at the Wayfair Arena in Miami, so whether Rose is the 2 or the 3 or Laces is the 2 or the 3, it won't matter, right? So nothing in terms of the seed. Of course, you get the 1, you find out who you might play at the 4. That will be Vinyl, despite what happens tonight. Hamby off the back iron from 3. Shooting 3 much better as of late. 6 of her last 10 have gone in.
I like that Brittany Sykes is being aggressive. I love the layup that she just made and missed the shot, but that's the right shot attempt you want to see from her.
You got a foul committed by Reese on the back end. Azare Stevens available off the bench for the second straight game. Ryan Howard, 9 threes, an unrivaled single game record. Hamby sets the screen. Howard tried to knock it down in rhythm, unable to hit. Now Gray runs the show. The crafty dribble, tries the wraparound, and may have telegraphed it. Hamby read it well.
She definitely read it well. And remember, they used to be teammates. So after a while, you kind of know how the point guard can get it to you anyway. Keep your eye on the ball.
It can go a few ways, right? As teammates, you're in awe, and then you might get beat in practice when that happens to you. Deflects off the rim. Hamby. Spin move in the paint. Reese corrals. Backdoor to Sykes, and Howard converges last moment.
Excellent pass. I still like the pass. Okay. Come on, Angel Reese with the God skills. Having the opportunity to play with Chelsea Gray has really had a great impact, I think, on her teammates and their ability to pass the ball. Getting better and better.
Let's send it over to the third member of our crew, Stephanie Reddy.
Hey there, guys. We talked to Teaspoon a lot about her team, and she told us something earlier in the season. She said Angel Reese told her she wants to have more assists than Chelsea Gray. I thought that was very ambitious, but as you can see, she has the ability to facilitate. It's the key that she wants to be the deliverer of the assist.
Yeah, and you got to love that. Just the idea to have the spirit of wanting to pass and make people around you better as Angel Reese scores right on cue. But I just love that Angel Reese wants to be better in every aspect of the game, and she shows that with her work ethic.
Hamby returns the favor with a finish off the window. Reese wisely laid off to not commit a second foul. Ball screen for Gray, running a similar action, the stop and start. Chelsea Gray changing speeds, feeding Reese.
What I love about this matchup, Dearica Hamby is a true veteran. She's not going to stop. She has such an engine and she works so hard. Angel Reese is going to also have to match her energy and continue to attack her using her size and strength.
Howard assessing, playing off the screen, barely hits the rim. It's Rose ball, 6-4. The opening minutes under Nola Henry. You know, when Rose was on that win streak, Nola would actually hit the drive-through and get the Angel Reese special from McDonald's.
Is that what she told
Angel
you?
kept playing well. That was the deal.
Oh, wow. I love it. I really enjoyed getting to know Coach Nola, listening to her strategies, listening how she coaches her team. I think she really does an excellent job managing, personalities, all the things she talked about that's going into coaching. And she loves every moment of it. Like, she's so passionate about it. But I thought she really got a lot of understanding through this process that she also will take with her, just as all these players will take with them.
Heading to Dallas as an assistant coach for the Wings under Chris Koklanis. They were both working together in Los Angeles with the Sparks. Nola's rise through women's basketball at a professional level, really impressive. And you said it, the personalities. This Rose team's got plenty of that. We know that for sure.
Hey, you gotta love it. You gotta be you, and that's the thing that you learn to respect about people. We're all different, we're not alike, but that's how people bring the best of themselves to the table.
Chelsea in the garden, pulling weeds, finding Sykes.
In the weeds, pulling. What? In the garden with the roses? I like it. We are probably the corniest duo out here, but it's all good, folks. We enjoy every minute of it.
Oh, that was impressive. Setting up the layup and Sykes finishing.
I like that Hamby on the inside with the spin cycle with the finish.
Just a clinic right now. Gray's got that sneaky smile on her face right now. This is the fadeaway. Ray Burrell in the ball game, finding Howard in stride. No. Burrell changing direction. Brittany Sykes with the swat.
Yep, you got to know your personnel. That's a tough matchup. Ooh, come on, backdoor cut with the Chelsea Gray point guard is nasty. She ain't got on no glasses, no goggles, but she sees it all, folks.
Already 3 assists, has not scored yet. Sykes down the runway.
Sykes talked about today that she thought she lost confidence. I see you, baby. She got her hand up looking over at me because she talked about, I said, listen, you was missing a lot of layups, and guess what she just did? Put it away. I see you.
Made her last 2, especially that one in traffic to complete the Gray assist. Hamby off the mark from deep. Now a floor general. Sykes has played more point the last few years as a pro. Shimmy shake, pull up, is good.
All right, Sykes, I see you getting in your bag. She said it's winning time.
Hamby, step through. Nice move by Dearica Hamby.
Yeah, Dearica Hamby's a problem because her ability to attack and get downhill, she does it from so many angles. But I really like that Angel Reese is staying out of foul trouble early.
As we come up on a minute here in the first. Azare Stevens in for Angel Reese. And still no Kalia Copper for Rose. Out for a 7th straight game. Sykes down the left side. 12 points for Sykes on 6 of 7 shooting. Azare Stevens with the clear. Sees Park for hole. Banks open. And you gotta love the reaction from the bench. They are proud of Lexi to see one go in.
Oh man, and Lexi Hull with the hand flip like, hey, as long as it went in, I don't care how it got there.
Aaliyah Boston into the action as well with Howard and Burrell.
Okay, Aaliyah Boston, I see you doing work. Get in the paint. Get the small guards on you and take full advantage of it.
Oh, off the dribble now. Left it short.
Dang, Lexi, I was about to say, she knocked that down over Ray Burrell. It was about to be a real problem tonight.
Burrell wiggling inside. No, Hull at the box out. Has 3 seconds. Lexi Hull with 1. Stevens. Trying to bring it back to the pocket, but it fell out. 19-12, Rose by 7. Brittany Sykes, explosive to the basket with 12 points on 6 of 7 shooting. It's the final game of the Unrivaled regular season, and you're watching Unrivaled on TNT, presented by Samsung Galaxy.
I'm in a 4x4. Yeah, I got my wrist up. The chain.
God knows. I am reincarnated. I was stargazing. Life goes on. I need her, my babies. Yeah. Woke up looking for the broccoli. High key, keep a horn on me. That could my seat. IP ownership. The blueprint is by me. Mr. Get Off, I get off at my feet. Couldn't try me in a tri-state. Buddy pass, bet I give him splash till he hydrated. Bounce out, know he spook town, eyes dilated. I got the money and the power, both gyrating.
Hey, I wanna see where you got it. I'm the hottest around there. Know when they see you rolling them polars around it. With the top down, feeling the sounds, quaking and vibrating your thighs, riding harder than guys with the chrome wheels at the bottom, white leather inside. When the lanes be spitting at you, tell them don't even try to shoot at Michelle and kick it with Kelly. You holler at B, you gotta be G's, you way out of your league.
We like them boys that be in them legs leaning, open them mouth, they grill gleaming, candy paint, keep that whip cleaning. They always be talking that country slang. We like that beat in the back beating. I be so low from the. I love how he keep my body screaming. A rude boy that's good to me with street credibility. If his status ain't hood, I ain't checking for him. Better be straight if you're looking at me. I need a soldier.
Rival on TNT is brought to you by Free Taste, 96 calories, Miller Lite, tastes like Miller Time, and Bob, AT&T, connected, changes everything. Rose leads final, 19-12, one quarter in the books. Brittany Sykes, outstanding opening frame, 12 points. We had a great conversation with Brittany Sykes this morning. Let's go over to Stephanie Rennie.
Guys, one of the best parts of Unrivaled is that players get to work with all of the coaches, not just their head coach for their ball club. Women, Brittany Sykes told us the story this morning. She worked with Teresa Weatherspoon specifically on finishing close to the rim. Now, coincidentally, she had some issues with scoring layups in the last game. She had tried to get this workout in for a while. It just so happened that it happened to be after she had a bad game. As she put it, it was a very bad 48 hours. Well, now you can see her confidence is through the roof. She said when you work with Spoon, she's so encouraging and positive. You know it's going to be a good workout, and you want to run through a wall for her. She said it doesn't matter what jersey you wear.
Absolutely. And you know what's so great about that? The fact that Spoon is the coach of the other team that she's playing against says a lot about who Teresa Weatherspoon is as a coach and a person.
No doubt. Unbelievable heart for every player here and just wants to see the growth. I mean, Sykes made the joke. I mean, I'm here. I live here. Ryan Howard with the separation. Just unable to hit. Gray just scored her first points. Now has 3, looking for another 3. Chelsea Gray. And that's assassin. Hall with the bump away from the ball. There's Coach Teresa Weatherspoon. And the other part that Sykes told us, Lisa, any player, never mind her vinyl players who she loves. She's loved working with them every single day. You could call Teresa Weatherspoon at any part of the day, and she will show up at the time you ask to get some work in the gym.
Absolutely. And you got to love that as Aaliyah Boston, who has put work in and has been in the gym, is getting better and better. And that, again, goes back to Teresa Edwards and just what she's poured into her players and the work, the one-on-one, the on-court as well as the off-court.
Remember that, too? Never speaking of the one-on-one tournament, the work she put in with Arike, being here. Some coaches took off, Spoon stayed, and was #1 cheerleader. Chelsea Gray in her bag.
Chelsea Gray said and one. She don't know where the official was or the whistle, but she's letting them know and one.
Final struggles continue. 6 of 21 shooting, 0 for 5 from 3. Meanwhile, Rose is 13 of 20 from the floor. And 3 for 3 from deep, 2 of them by Gray. As Sykes comes back in, joining Gray and Reese.
Hall
just picked up her second as the substitutions flooded in. Burrell, explosive around the screen, reach in, foul Gray. It's her second. Hamby fakes the DHO. Two-person game with Canada. Loud use of the hands and a foul on the other end. Double high-fiving with Sykes.
Well, when I tell you the feistiness is here and every game means something, it means something. And you gotta love it.
Oh, you gotta see that. Okay,
Concentration level
Barbie.
Angel
Okay,
Reese.
Flash.
She's engaged on both
Turn
ends
me
of
up
the
to
floor.
my sis. She ate that up right
Sky is the
there.
limit.
Oh, gosh.
Gray with the sidestep. Gliding in, couldn't reel it in. Burrell cherry picks on the other end. 29-16. Again, if you missed it earlier tonight, Lunar Owls defeated Mist. So Mist Basketball Club season is over. Vinyl is your fourth and final playoff team. Reese unable to hit. Goes back up. Assertive on that try.
Well, the aggressiveness, listen, when you're going against Hamby, she's feeling like she has to be even more physical. May not have to be that physical, but listen, it's a fight. That's what's going to happen against two physical players out here.
Outlet gets to Sykes, lofts it up. Reese on the cleanup. Power dribble to separate. And lost her balance a bit. 3-on-2 now the other way. Now Angel has to hold it down, get it back to her. She's a little sore on the other end. 33-16.
No,
Reese
keep
with 8
praying for
points.
her. I hope it's not
7
her
rebounds.
her wrist. You guys remember last year she had a wrist
Played a lot of
injury.
minutes as of late.
WNBA. She got out her last games.
Reese was out with a wrist injury.
Yes, praying for my
her
sister
rookie
right
season,
now.
the W. So let's just
I
hope
hope it
that's
wasn't
not
no re-injury or anything. Like she
reoccurring
immediately
injury
went to that wrist.
Hairline fracture.
She got
in the wrist.
surgery and everything
Ended her
on it.
rookie season in
Exactly.
September.
Now they're telling us about it. Lord, may she be okay. May she be okay. Oh my God, this doesn't look good, y'all. I'm telling you now, it doesn't look good. Please, Lord. Please, Lord. Just praying. They saying, come on now, ref. Dang. She's telling you she down there getting elbowed.
Reese and Gray for Rose, Howard, Hamby, and Canada for Vinyl. Vinyl, the number 2 scoring team behind Lunar Owls, just over 71 a night, which is 16 points. Midway through the third is Gray pouncing in the lane. Chelsea Gray could not put it home.
That was about to be real, real nasty. But Ryan Howard's got to get going. She has 0 points here. We're in the second quarter.
Dipping in the lane. Canada for 2. We get a break in the action. 15-point lead for Rose, 33-18. 3:05 Barbie looking to have an exclamation point on her first unrivaled season.
Yes. Nice job of getting the rebound, putting it back up. There's a battle happening in the paint, folks. We'll be right back.
At Wayfair, we get pretty excited about furniture. Around here, it's not a patio, it's patio. Oh, I love those chairs.
Shed-tastic.
This is raw.
This season, you will be the head coach of Rose Basketball Club. Try it on.
Look good.
This season,
Can I call you Rose? Cause you're sweet like a flower in bloom. Can I call you Rose? Can I call you Rose? Cause your fragrance takes over the room. Can I call you darling?
Unrivaled, the new customer can bet $5 and get $150 in bonus bets instantly. Download the app and use promo code BANKSHOT when you sign up. DraftKings Sportsbook, the crown is yours. 33-18, Rose leads Vinyl. Final game of the regular season, not just for these two clubs, but the entire Unrivaled League. Postseason begins Sunday, March 16th. Coverage at 7 p.m. Eastern Time on TNT, True TV, and Max. And the championship game on Monday, March 17th. Chelsea Gray would love to bring Rose to the promised land. Has 5 game winners in the 7 wins as Sykes pulls up into the jump shot. Too strong.
Too strong, but Sykes keeps getting to that midi. She's really got to improve that. She does a great job getting to the basket, but that mid-range jumper is just not consistent yet.
Sykes averaging 11 points per game, about 4 boards, has really had to fulfill the role of Kalia Copper as another ball handler for Rose and to alleviate duties and mix patterns with Gray on the floor. Reese's jumper, short off the iron. You said it, as Canada with a crafty finish, plus the foul. How did they get Ryan Howard going? No points, 0 for 8 from the floor. Jordan Canada picking up some slack.
Well, I love the aggressiveness of Jordan Canada. We haven't said her name much, but she attacking the basket is something that she needs to do. Getting downhill against Sykes is not an easy ask.
Final has still yet to make a 3-point field goal, 1 for 1 at the line. Down to 13, chipping away. Gray 3, no. Halfway down, Howard comes up with it, still looking for her first points. The high post, looking to Hamby. Howard 3. Final now 0 for 7 from 3-point range.
Yeah, it's tough to see Vinyl really off the mark tonight right now. And they make some adjustments and really get Ryan Howard going.
Solid use of the hands by Sykes. She believes it was last touched by Hamby. Let's think about Sykes too. You know, Stephanie told that great story about just getting confidence back, making layups. Has steadily been an excellent defensive player, and she's always used her defense to stay engaged in games.
Absolutely solid. And she also talked about really not wanting to lose the confidence of her teammates, I think, more than anything else, and that's really driving her right now.
Ryan Howard just scored her first points a moment ago. The interception by Stevens. House call.
Listen, you better stop and smell the roses because everything is working right now in the garden, Brendan.
Wanted that one to marinate for a second.
Yeah. Yeah. I could drop some lines too. I got bars over here.
That is the competitor in you, Lisa Leslie. You still got that going on.
Always. I'm always winning. Every day.
37-22 shot clock at 5 for Vinyl. Howard's on the board. Can she get her first 3 of the night? Not that time.
1 minute.
Chelsea Gray knocked a bit. Angel Reese watches on. 8 points, 9 boards in the first half for Reese. Rose on the glass, +4. Stevens the catch. Still Rose ball, 2.5 on the shot clock.
Yeah, I was watching Chelsea Gray drive, and she was really waiting for Sykes to move without the ball, but she never did.
Sykes fires. Hamby clears. Erica Hamby has a move in mind. Stevens, the altercation. And Rose ball with 35.8.
No, I don't care if you got.
I thought that was a foul too. I'm not gonna even hold you. But okay, Teaspoon. Talking to refs, challenging.
I was like, oh, she should hesitate.
Okay, Teresa.
And then she shot it.
Y'all know
I think
it was
her feet weren't
freaking.
set. Really, you got to be on balance.
Skip, gob, go in Chicago, child.
Hamby looks for post position. Baseline extended. Sweeping in the lane. Hamby. Sykes is down. Hamby lays it in.
Hamby with 10 points.
My mouth was on the floor. Brittany just getting back down the floor.
Keep fighting. Keep
Get it off the net.
There's no more words for it.
I have a love and respect for Chelsea Gray after watching Unrivaled this season.
You gotta have that.
I would never play on that lady name.
And the point guard has it.
Big 12.
Well, that Rose does not.
I know some really good 12s. But Chelsea
with 10 points, 4 assists.
One of them ones.
To Atlanta for
One of them
halftime,
ones for
presented by
sure.
Ford.
And I really like Azure Stevens' game. I do. Okay, and Moses, I wasn't hype. I did see somebody in the chat earlier say that they was an Aces fan. So y'all been like, I didn't know Chelsea was this good. Chelsea's that girl. They are fighting for this one. Like Gray been that girl. Y'all telling us little Angel fans, us little new fans to the W and all that. Chelsea like that. She really is. Like, okay. Much respect for her.
1 2 step in the box. Yeah, Jake. 1 2 got a booty. I'm rubbing a butt. Like, baby girl, I wanna fuck. Like, yeah, Jake. 1 2 step in the box. Yeah, Jake. 1 2 step in the box. Yeah, Jake. 1 2 step in the box. Yeah, Jake.
I'm glad Angel gets to play with her and learn from her.
Like,
and
baby girl, I wanna fuck.
all of that.
Like, yeah, Jake. 1 2 step in the
I'm a miss Angel and Chelsea. It's playoffs this weekend. It's Final Four. It's the Final Four.
savings.
Okay.
Who made the last one?
Okay.
Who made the last one?
Game 1 of our doubleheader has massive playoff implications. 6 and 5 rows and 5 and 6 laces meet for a third and final time. Galloping in the paint, Reese high off the window.
Okay, Angel Reese, then show out.
Home, lob it, perfect spot, Reese. Chiseling out space on the glass. Leading the break, leave it for Gray, three in the air,
There you go, right there. The Roses are running into these defensive stops. But you already know who's going to shoot that ball.
Chelsea Gray has clinched a playoff spot for Game 1 of our doubleheader has massive playoff implications. 6 and 5 rows and
To the Unrivaled Halftime Show presented by our friends at Ford. The Rose rolling in the first half, up 39-24. We knew that it would be a battle, but the Rose are showing that they're one of the best teams in Unrivaled right now against Vinyl. Vinyl again clinched that number 4 seed with with the Mist losing earlier today. But let's talk about the Rose for a second. You had them as one of your early favorites as well. But Brittany Sykes, 12 points, 6 of 10 from the field. Rebound, an assist, to steal a block. She's doing a little bit of everything out there.
Yes. And the Rose have been a team that have been improving over the course of the season. And a lot of that has to do with Brittany Sykes being a role player that you can depend on both sides of the court. Brittany Sykes attacking in straight lines is a force to be reckoned with. And right now she recognizes she's got a much smaller defender in Jordan Cannon on her. So she takes advantage of her size. There defensively, a block on Angel Reese, her length, her ability to make things happen. And then look at all the attention on Chelsea Gray and Angel Reese. Everybody's crowding, eyes on them. Great awareness to move without the ball, cut behind the defense, and set up this beautiful dime. Yeah, it's a movie. Y'all got motion. Chelsea Gray to Brittany Sykes. So Brittany Sykes is just the absolute opposite of a lazy player on the court. She's constantly motoring.
Yeah, constantly motoring. You want to know who else is motoring?
Yeah.
Dearica Hamby, Angel Reese. We saw this the last time these two teams played, but we knew it's going to be a battle of the bigs when these two gals match up.
Absolutely. This is fun. I love watching two players that compete at the highest level. and Angel Reese and De'Erica are doing that. These are the two engines that could, right here, catch it, rip through, straight line drive, layup. So then Angel Reese is like, all right, anything you can do, I can do better. Boom, give me that, gets her layup as well. They were doing this all game. De'Erica Hamby has 10, Angel Reese has 8. But they were also competing on defense with each other. De'Erica thought she got fouled there, hit on the arm, so she's physical on the other end. They're battling. I'm sure Angel Reese thought she got hit on the arm there. It's just the competitiveness that I love that's happening, and both of these players have very similar skill sets. So as they're going back and forth, it's like they're playing against each other. Iron sharpens iron in this case.
Yeah, 9 rebounds for both of them in this game so far. Now, if you're Vinyl, you talked about it before the game, Renee. You want to see them touch up maybe a little thing before they head into the playoffs. When you look at them, Roz, what do they need to touch up here on the second half?
I think this is an important second half for both teams. There's 2 games to the championship after this. You want to be heading in with the right momentum, the right habits. Everything is decided as far as playoff seeding right now, but what you can do is get yourself feeling the right momentum into playoffs. This is for the Rose and for Team Final. It's an important second half.
Yeah, we have the playoffs coming up next week. Again, this is the final day of the regular season of Unrivaled. And make sure you guys tune into True TV after this Vinyl
Pull
Rose
up bonus.
game. Roz, Renee, we got your post-game coverage heading your way and some fun stuff.
Roz got the
Unrivaled Halftime is brought to you by Ford. Built Ford proud.
Real recognize real. Real taste. Unmistakably Sprite. Real refreshment. Crisp lemon lime. Sprite. Obey your thirst.
Batman?
Icy Hot Pro Massaging Balm. Easy to grip and massage and the power of 2 max strength pain relievers. Ice works fast, heat makes it last. Icy Hot Pro Massaging Balm.
We asked people who said they've had Domino's stuffed crust pizza before to compare it to our new stuffed crust.
This is exactly how I remember at my friend's birthday.
The last one didn't have this much cheese.
Now the box to your left, that's the Domino's stuffed crust you said you've had before.
I'm confused. What's going on?
Domino's has never made a stuffed crust pizza before.
Are you serious?
It's Domino's first ever stuffed crust. Stuffed with melty cheese and topped with garlic seasoning and Parmesan.
Love that cheese.
I'm taking one more if that's okay.
Try it for the first time tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce me.
Which you do you want to be today? At TJ Maxx, you can afford to turn your closet into a place of endless expression with the quality you deserve.
State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. And by Salesforce. 39-24, Rose with a 15-point lead. It's the second time now Vinyl has scored 26 or fewer in the first half. Those lows both established by Rose Basketball Club. Defensively, super engaged, and Chelsea Gray setting everybody up. Brittany Sykes with a solid first half as well.
I really love the way Brittany Sykes came out. And again, we talked about the fact that they're getting ready for the playoffs. Vinyl needs more Ryan Howard. I'm not sure what happened. She has such a drop-off. We need to see her come out. And then the point guard for the Rose, just continue to do what you do. And again, Sykes, stay aggressive. Stay aggressive. Keep getting to the basket.
Those are your keys for a comeback, brought to you by Icy Hot, official topical pain partner of Unrivaled. Ryan Howard twice. That's how important that is for the key. Well, Howard just 2 points, 1 of 12 shooting, 0 of 5 from 3. Vinyl as a club has not made a three-pointer. Gray's turnaround, no good. Vinyl third in the league in three-point field goals. Reese looks to stick with it, nabs it back. Angel Reese, no. You admire the pursuit, but ideally knocking down the first one. Howard in rhythm 3, no.
The effort very important. finish more important. As Ryan Howard says, she has that look like finally she made a basket. 4 points for Ryan Howard.
Final right there, down 13, looking to chip away before the fourth quarter, the untimed winning score fourth quarter. Reese puts palm to face, just disappointed.
Yeah, Angel Reese just rushing so much right now, trying to get the basket and draw the foul.
We're going the other way, offensive foul. Jordan Canada. Some contact on Sykes. We saw Angel the other night have one foul through the first half, then it snowpiled, right? It snowballed, 3 more quick ones. How do you flush it as a young player when you're still learning the ebbs and flows?
Well, you got to keep your composure more than anything else. And just do that. Settle down, get your eyes up early, and find the basket. I mean, sometimes I feel like if I could give these ladies just collectively advice, is that when it becomes turbulent out here, when things are not going your way, you learn the most about people during difficult times. And I think those are the things where obviously veterans learn to grow more than the younger players, but being able to deal with adversity is really key. It's not just the key to basketball, it's the key to life.
Well said.
And I think somebody else would go, preach, preacher, if they could, but you didn't know. Okay. Y'all get me at home.
Howard with an athletic play on defense. But knocking down the free throw, Brittany Sykes, 43-26. Let's check in with Stephanie Reddy.
Guys, I talked to both coaches at the half, and Nola Henry said she was pleased with what they were doing with the Rose. She just wanted to see more separation with the rebounding battle. At half, they were only up to 23-21 there. Now for the Vinyl, Teaspoon said they had 0 room on the offensive end. She wanted to see a lot more spacing, giving them room to operate. And defensively, the man-to-man is so important. And she said these words, guard your yard. So we'll see how it goes. That's
I love that. She always says guard your yard, and that's trying to get these players to really take onus and responsibility of your one-on-one matchup.
Hamby was held by Reese on the backside. Second foul on Angel Reese, who, by the way, has another double-double. Angel's up to 8 now, tied for the league lead with Brianna Stewart. 8 double-doubles in 14 regular season games. 19-point lead for Rose. Can Vinyl make a comeback here? Howard off the mark. Hamby fouled on the follow. That's on Reese. Up to 3 fouls now.
Foul on Angel Reese.
Only had 3 free throw attempts by both clubs combined as Hamby heads to the stripe. Also a double-double. She's in the workshop with the free throw routine, no longer dribbling. Used to dribble 4 times, and now just rising and firing right where she catches it.
Well, here's one of the things that I can tell you about De'Erica Hamby. She's solid. She's the communicator. They trust her because she's that back line of defense. But she really needs some of her teammates to step up and join her to close this lead.
Jordan Canada dashing to the basket. And count the basket and the foul. They're going to get Reese for a 4th. Carbon copy of what we saw the other night. Had 1 foul through the first 2 quarters, and now she's got 3 more. Now up to 4. Oh, the contact with Hamby after the basket. Back comes Rose. Stop and start a few times by Sykes. In the pocket for Gray. A 3.
Listen, as long as Chelsea Gray is on the floor, the Rose always has a chance and an opportunity to close this gap.
First points of the second half for Chelsea Gray. 13. 3 made threes. Gray high, arcing off the glass and in. Jordan Canada whistling to the basket. Chelsea Gray entered tonight's game. 18 of her last 36 have gone in from 3. That's 50%. She's shooting 42% from deep here in Miami. That's her best in pro basketball since 2017. And she was at the LA Sparks. Woo, 50 spot right now for Rose, leading by 18.
I love this. Chelsea Gray getting downhill. The point guard sees no contest. Guess what? Buckets.
Someone keeps digi-dropping me.
You know, let's say that's my I made him $1 million, now we all rich. I ain't tryna have babies right now, so we with a rubber, but I got a rub. Know this money.
Thank you to Miller Lite for being the official beer sponsor of Unrivaled. Here at the Wayfair Arena, it's Unrivaled on TNT, presented by Samsung Galaxy. Final night of the regular season. Fan appreciation night. Folks are really enjoying themselves. It's been really cool, Lisa, to watch for all 7 regular season weeks. The different flocks of folks that have come down to Miami to take this all in. And that's what makes this job really fun. We've got a consistent voice for the people in their living room, but then when folks come here, some folks are seeing it for the first time each and every week.
It's been great, Brendan. And when we hear, obviously we're in arena, we get a chance to hear where people are from all over the country coming out to support Unrivaled. And that's a beautiful thing. The way that this league has been marketed, sponsored, the players that are here, everything has come together in a way, and it truly is unrivaled.
Very beautiful. Final still over from deep. Stevens on the other end makes him pay. 52-32. It's a 20-piece right now by Rose. Stevens, Hall, and Gray, the trio on the floor. Howard, Canada, and Boston for Vinyl. Heading to the playoffs. Entering tonight, Vinyl didn't know what their future would be, but a missed loss secured the 4th spot as Gray leans into another 3.
Excuse me, did anybody call a point guard? Because she's out here and she is hooping.
Chelsea Gray has now made 4 threes, and Vinyl still looking for its first one. Boston in the paint. So take a look at the 3-point discrepancy here. Hall trying to catch the pass. Was a little behind, but Gray likes the attack. You see Rose like this, and the way Sykes gave them energy. They're without Copper, as we talked about, but Rose is set up to be a threat. They're the only team that's knocked off Lunar Owls.
They are the only team, and listen, each coach really talked about wanting to play their best basketball. They're only focused on themselves and then having the momentum, Brenda, going into the playoffs. Every team wanted to go in with a win.
Yeah, we still have 2 more nights here at the Wayfair Arena at the facilities of Media Pro. We're going to be here Sunday, March 16th, Sunday night for the semifinals. Vinyl Lunar Owls, Rose Laces. Monday night, the 17th, is the championship. Gray draws 2, Stevens on an island. In the breadbasket for Burrell. 2 minutes to play in the 3rd. Hezzy, Ray Burrell. Ray Burrell going to the line.
I like to see it. Ray Burrell, I love the fact when she comes in, she brings the energy. Coach Stroom talked about the way that she works and getting to the basket. I just think that she has so much potential. Her ability to score, but the one thing I would say, the change of speed is something that as she gets more mature, she'll be able to control that.
Gray, 5-3, short. Have another one.
What? I love it. Y'all must have forgot, but Chelsea Gray out here with 21. 21 points in the third quarter.
Outstanding. Five for 7 from 3. Number 6, bucket.
You know what? When a point guard says she wants to keep the game out of reach, that's how you do it. But where is Ryan Howard?
The irony is Howard on Saturday goes for 9. Gray is threatening the record, but wants Lexi Hall to get a turn. Oh, pinball just out.
Came out, but I like Azure Stevens right there on the glass. Almost had the foot back.
So Stevens at the line. Rose is a club 1 for 1 at the stripe. Make it 2 for 2. 8 points for Azure Stevens, who is a floor spacer and does make a huge difference. Can come in and alleviate Angel Reese as another floor spacer offensively and defensively, someone who can handle the middle of the paint.
Absolutely.
Gray got the hands in on Boston. Takeaway, Rose. Gray is 6 for 8. That was just not fair. Just Gray left it short.
Man, we over here leaning to the side again.
Yeah, the swag surf was last game, but we might have to do it again.
Again, and Ryan Howard just really frustrated. She's trying all that she can, not falling from the outside, trying to attack the basket. But the one good thing is getting to the free throw line, stopping the clock here in this third quarter can help.
33.2 left in the third. Without a doubt, Rose is going to establish the winning score. Howard's been an excellent free throw shooter here in Miami. Now has 8 in the game. Still no threes for Vinyl, 0 for 10. Howard up to 82% from the line. Backdoor, Sykes, unable to finish. Still plus 50% for the night, 7 of 13. The juice on the pass, 2 from Gray. With so much zip, despite the coverage. Rel taking a journey to the scores table. Vinyl gives the ball away. Rose ball, 7.1. Here's Gray. Galloping in the paint. Deflected out by Vinyl, 1.3 for Rose. Gray to trigger it in, lob it, Sykes. Volleys out of bounds. 74 is the winning score. Rose looks to get to 8 and 6. Vinyl is playoff bound, but we got another quarter of basketball to wrap up the inaugural regular season of Unrivaled here in Miami. Come back with us. It's Unrivaled on TNT, presented by Samsung Galaxy. the assist of the game is presented by State Farm. Who else but the point guard?
Point guard with the pass, the backdoor cut by Brittany Sykes. And you thought you didn't see it. Now you see it, now you don't.
Chelsea Gray, outstanding night. 24 points, 9 of 18 from the floor, 6 of 9 from 3. Boston assertive in the paint.
Nice to see Aaliyah Boston finishing high that time. The last time she came in contact with Chelsea Gray, she brought the ball down low. She learned from her mistake.
Gray, 3, bucket number 7. The fourth quarter is commercial free, and it's brought to you by our friends at AT&T. Or commercial free Chelsea Gray. 7 threes. 8. She's going for it.
Listen,
she's going for it.
Shrug your shoulders then, Chelsea Gray. Let them know.
They need 5 to win the game. 2 threes would do it. Just saying. Vinyl has yet to make one in this one. 0 for 12. Burrell no good. Chelsea directing traffic off the ball. Here's the pick. Oh, and Howard the block. But the takeaway by Gray. She wants to shoot it. Throw it to Lexi Ho. No.
Lexi Ho. I don't know how it's possible for her to be such a great shooter and miss so many three-point shots.
Boston's fall away no good. Stays with Vinyl. 10 to shoot.
Listen, Aaliyah Boston being very physical on the inside, and I like it.
Burrell, face-up game, picked up the dribble. No choice to shoot. Vinyl season low of points is 55, sitting at 44 right now. This is the second leading scoring team in the league. I mean, Lunar Owls, of course, has separated, but then there's Vinyl at 71 points per game. We talked about Rose all year. That's what's fascinating about Rose Laces in a playoff matchup, Lisa. 2 defensively sound clubs.
And listen, Rose has the weapons because they have the defense, they have aggressive play as well, and they have scores.
Burrell climbing in the paint, followed by Sykes. Teresa Weatherspoon just got teed up.
First of the foul on Ricky Sykes.
There was some chit-chat from the sideline. That's all that was.
And sometimes I think coaches make that decision to even get a technical to hopefully inspire your team. Not sure this is the moment, but it is what it is.
Something she clearly said to irritate the crew. So 70-44, Gray took the technical free throw. 31 for Chelsea Gray. She's now scored 26 plus in 7 of the last 9 Rose games. Has 5-game winners, which is still tied with Skylar Diggins-Smith for the most of this regular season. I wonder if she goes for 6 here tonight.
I say, why not?
Her 9th 3, not there. Sykes and Howard jarring over positioning. Fouls on Howard. Just the first team foul on Vinyl. Sykes with the mismatch has the big on and scores. Throws 2 points away. From an 8-6 season.
Happy for Brittany Sykes. Able to come back out tonight and really finish, get those finishes on the inside. And shout out to Teaspoon for helping her get ready. Come on, come on.
Vinyl still in search of the first 3-pointer. Howard backpedaling a bit along 2. Not there. Here comes Gray. 1 bucket for Rose wins it. Chelsea Gray short on the J.
And let's just point out the defense by Lexi Holt out here guarding Ryan Howard and giving her everything she has to keep her from scoring.
Foul on Reese, her fourth. Ray Burrell to the line. Should be one shot for 2 points.
Ray Burrell at the stripe. Off the back iron. Sykes the other way. Steamrolling inside. Howard with the deflection.
And Howard with the stare and the look. Like, come on now.
Multiple blocks for Howard. Gray makes the catch. Now we present you this Rose Chelsea Gray, team leader all season long in a league-leading 6 game winners.
I love it. Chelsea Gray with 33 points. The point guard came out. She just went to work. Lightweight, 33 points, 4 assists, 6 rebounds. And the rose. Y'all just stop and smell the rose. I don't care. They smell good.
8-6 season. Here's the play of the game presented by Salesforce.
Play of the game. Chelsea Gray calling game. Once again, that jumper, money.
It's her second 30-point game of the season at 38, which tied Nafisa Collier for an unrivaled single-game record. Here is your unrivaled playoffs presented by Samsung Galaxy, your bracket for this coming Sunday night, the semifinals. Lunar Owls vinyl, Rose laces. Those are your 4 playoff clubs. The championship Monday, March 17th. You can catch all the action on TNT, True TV, and Max. That will conclude our coverage here tonight in Miami. 74-46 wins tonight by Lunar Owls and Rose. Switch over to True TV for the postgame with Lauren, Roz, and Renee after the break. For Stephanie Reddy, Lisa Leslie, Brendan Glasheen, thanks for watching all regular season long. We'll talk to y'all in the playoffs.
We'll be back. We're talking about playoffs.
Hey guys. Very bittersweet with us not knowing the full status of what's going on with Angel Reese. If you don't know, we were watching the game and we noticed Angel start grabbing her wrist. She then leaves the game. She comes back after halftime with some wrap around her wrist. She wasn't playing the same, and then you don't even see her on the bench anymore. Someone came in the chat and told me that it was reported she was getting an X-ray. I haven't heard any details outside of that, so definitely please keep Angel Reese in your prayers as we're praying for her to, first of all, just be healthy just for her as a woman, as a human. And then secondly, of course, she is going to be playing in the WNBA. Tyler March, the coach of the Chicago Sky, tweeted today, yeah, the refs and Unrivaled were ready to pack it up and go home, LOL. Not sure if this is before or after Angel's possible re-injury of her wrist, but definitely praying for Mama. Let me see if I see anything about not anything official, just all her fans just hoping everything's okay with her. When I do hear something official, I will keep you guys updated in some way. But definitely pray for her and keep her in your thoughts. Definitely hoping she gets back 100% because she's been balling. She really has been. But that's it for me tonight. Rose gets the W. I will be back whenever the next Rose game is or Sunday for the LSU selection show party. Love you all so much. I hope you guys have a great night. Let me go ahead and pray for scripture real quick. Father God, in the mighty name of Jesus, who I pray to, I just pray that you would keep Angel Reese safe, Lord. I pray that for 100% healing and recovery for her. The blood never loses its power, and I just plead that blood would heal Angel today. And may, going forward, she be refed fairly so that it's not possible for her to be getting injured and not getting any calls and not even being rewarded at all. In the mighty name of my Lord and Savior, I do pray. Amen. Have a wonderful night, everyone. We will see you guys. Ooh, wait, I hear Chelsea Graves. I want to hear her real quick.
Some time to smell the roses. You know what I'm saying?
Well, we're all on
Okay,
your side
Big
right now. We all
Toast. I
smell what
really
you're
enjoy her.
smelling.
I'm
Let's
gonna watch
talk about
this,
your
okay?
sixth game winner, an unrivaled most. And this is the first season you're setting records that this league has never seen before. What was your mentality heading into this season now that the regular season is officially done? Did you know what you guys and you specifically were capable of in this 3-on-3 format?
Oh man, I came into the season really healthy. Finally, it was a long time coming. Just staying the
I'm
course,
so glad she's
staying the
healthy.
journey. I mean, a lot of people, were doubting me and stuff. So it's fine. But my camp knew what I was capable of. Shout out to Jerica Thomas for bringing me back to life and helping me really, and giving me the confidence in my family and stuff. Just staying this course. So I'm healthy and I'm happy and playing a lot freer.
Chelsea, as a fan, as a former hooper, like I know the fan base is so happy to see you rejuvenated and healthy out there. The game needed you and missed you in that level and way. But your team, the Rose, you guys have been very vocal about having a chip on your shoulder. And at the same time, you guys are having a lot of fun together. So can you describe just the personality in the locker room that's translating to the court?
I mean, y'all probably saw it on social media because Kai wanted to run her mouth a little bit. But she put up the standings and stuff, and we were picked 6, and coming into this, and we heard a little bit of the noise, and they were quiet on our intros in the beginning. They started winning, everybody getting loud and stuff. So we stayed the course and we stayed together. We knew what we had in that locker room. We were gonna gel at the right time. I'm always a person that it's not the way you start the season, it's the way you finish it. You want to be playing your best heading into playoffs. I've always had that mentality to kind of stay the course. So that's what you see out here, and that's having fun doing it.
Yeah, it looks like y'all are having fun. You've won 7 of your last 9 games, and everybody. When I say everybody, I mean us. We've been talking about it a lot. The combo between you and Angel Reese has just been fun to watch. It's seeing her motor along with your IQ, along with your vision. What has it been like playing with her?
I'm a person, I'm a point guard first. That's my mentality.
Okay.
How do I make the next person better? And I mean, that's the statement of a point guard, right? You want to make sure everybody eats before you eat your own plate. So that's always been my mentality. And so playing with a post player like that, I wanted to get her as many easy looks as possible. She's already going to have time working down there. She's going to get bored. So I want to feed her as easily as possible so she doesn't have to work too hard. And she has a motor. She stays after and tries to get better every single time.
It's very clear the opportunity to play with a veteran, high-level elite point guard has been really beneficial for Angel Reese. But one thing I've noticed from her, she's constantly also talking to y'all, to you, to Brittany Sykes. What is it like to have Angel Reese as a teammate?
Yeah, she's the ultimate hype man. Every time an and one, a nice block, a nice assist, she's going to be the first person loud. Hopefully she's not mic'd up too many times. She's probably hurt people's ears back there. But she's always got that motor, man, always high energy.
Chelsea, watching you play from the beginning of the season to the end, I can tell just very point guard things, I'll just say, where it's a progression each game. What do you know now about 3x3 and Unrivaled that you maybe figured out along the way?
You got to be in shape to play this game, mentally, physically, everything. There's only a small window for mistakes to kind of happen. In 5-on-5, you can kind of cover them up with everybody on the court, and maybe somebody's in a different mistake. Everybody is kind of highlighted here offensively and defensively. You have an opportunity. Your ball's going to switch hands every single time. So I didn't realize how many things are open offensively and defensively. So I like the space for sure.
Chelsea, one more from me. You guys head into next week. It's the playoffs. Now it's do or die. They call it March Madness for a reason. You're playing against the Laces. What are your expectations?
It's going to be high energy, beginning to finish. Both games are going to be great. Four really solid and good teams, and I think teams that are playing a lot better heading into this postseason. And so I'm excited. The fans are excited. It's going to be a great environment. Hopefully, we get a lot of people and no empty seats out here. So I'm excited for it.
We're excited to be down there supporting you guys too. Thank you so much, Chelsea. We hope to see 8 more threes in the semifinals.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh man, 8 made 3. She was making it rain out there. The Rose are hitting their peak at the exact right time. Like you said, Roz, 7, or I think you said it, Renee, they've won 7 of their last 9 games. Something's clicking at the right time for them after starting off kind of slow this season.
Yeah, it was about improvement. And I think it's Angel Reese's improvement on the offensive end, her poise, her understanding of taking her time and finishing. We knew she could rebound. It's Chelsea Gray figuring out how to work with all her teammates. It's Lexi Hull and Slim, Brittany Sykes stepping up as role players and making it happen. But I would say, and what I wanted to say to Chelsea is, this team goes as she goes. You know, so when she's getting her 3-point shot, when she's stirring the pot and getting assists, that and pushing the pace, and defending, that makes the Rose go.
Yeah, I definitely agree. Let's show you guys how this all went down. For those maybe didn't catch the whole thing, we had the Vinyl taking on the Rose. Again, both teams already in the playoffs, but just trying to tweak some of their little things. How about Chelsea Gray, though, like you were saying, finds it, hits Brittany Sykes,
moving behind the defense without the ball. All that attention on Chelsea Gray and Angel Reese. You caught him slipping.
Yeah. How about Angel Reese, Renee?
Yeah, she said she wants to get her as many easy looks as possible, and she's done that right there. That was just a regular post up, and going against De'Erica is tough. But this is like, there's nothing you can do about it.
That's excellent defense. Look, if you're a De'Erica Hamby, you don't hold your head. That's just a better shot.
What do you say, Renee?
Yeah, but this is where you say it. Right there, that's where it is right there.
That's a brat times 8.
Like. 4 made 3s in the quarter for Chelsea.
And this is just blouses. I mean, it's only fitting that she made the game-winning shot after what she did all game long.
Her 6th game winner of the season, which is absolutely incredible.
74-46.
No other player in Unrivaled had 6 game winners this season, Renee. I know it's the inaugural season, but she's setting that level heading into the next few years.
Chelsea Gray is simply that girl, is what the community is talking about. I just think with Chelsea Gray, I love when people have a chip on their shoulder. She said she came in with one, and I just like the transparency of where sports is right now. Athletes are telling you how they feel. Whether you like it or not, they're not sugarcoating anything. And for her, she said people were sleeping on her. This is the best way you respond. If somebody's sleeping on you, wake them up. This is how you do it. And she's been doing it all season long. So kudos.
And for me, as anybody who's been watching women's hoops for a long time, whether it's the Unrivaled season or other seasons, this is who Chelsea Gray has always been.
Yeah.
A leader, someone who, even if they don't lead the team in scoring or whatever, you can point to as the most important player on the team. And when it comes to winning time, she will make the big plays. Right here, we got a 3-point package. What's the sound, Renee?
Wait for it.
There it is. And it was just like the basket was getting bigger. Defenders are falling. Like, it's just the inevitability of it at this point. It's that quick release. There's so much showmanship in it.
Yeah, it really is pretty incredible. Now we have the Vinyl go into the playoffs.
All right, everyone, that's it for me. Thank you so much for joining me here. If you are new, hit that subscribe button. Check out our memberships. I will be back whenever the next Rose game, or definitely for sure, Sunday at 7 p.m. Central Time. We will be watching LSU women's basketball's Selection Sunday, our bracket, who we playing, when we playing, and then we're going to talk about it. So love you all. Have a great week. Wish you well. Be positive. Stay safe. And love you. Have a good night. Go Angel. Keep her in your prayers, guys. Please keep Angel Reese in your prayers. Talk soon.